Let's bring in Minneapolis City Council member Soren Stevenson now. Thank you so much for being here. The Trump administration was so quick to blame the person who died here. Stephen Miller calling Preddy a would-be assassin. Kristi Noem labeling him a domestic terrorist. And according to the Minneapolis police chief, Preddy's only interaction with the law before this moment was traffic tickets. What do you make of this effort to blame Preddy for his own death?
Well, I would just have folks watch the video and know what they're seeing with their eyes and believe what they're seeing with their eyes. Alex was a vital member of our community. He lived in the neighborhood that I represent. He was a nurse. We want him. We wanted him. And we want the neighbors that ICE is coming in and abducting out of our community to leave Minneapolis alone. We're a fantastic place to live. We love immigrants. We love everyone in this city. And that's why you see Minneapolitans activated all across the city looking out for each other.
How do you feel about Tom Homan, the so-called border czar for the Trump administration, now on his way to Minneapolis?
It's another escalation. They know that they're losing the media battle. People know that what they're doing is wrong. People can see this with their eyes. They can sense it. And so they're trying to regain some sense of control over the situation. But really the only way to bring safety and peace and comfort back to our city is for ICE to get out right now. They are not making us safe. They are making things dangerous here on the ground.
Preddy was a legal gun owner, and video taken at the scene appears to show a gun taken from Preddy's holster before another agent opens fire at point-blank range. By all accounts, Preddy was armed with nothing but a cell phone in his hand when he was shot multiple times. The director of the FBI suggested it was illegal for Preddy to have a gun at this protest. Here's the comment from Kash Patel.
You cannot bring a firearm loaded with multiple magazines to any sort of protest that you want. It's that simple. You don't have that right to break the law and incite violence. We will, of course, always protect your First Amendment speech. And if you peacefully protest, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. But you have seen a trend here, not just in Minnesota, but across the country, in these protests turning into violent scenarios and people attacking law enforcement. That's when you go over the line, and that's when law enforcement steps in.
What do you make of that?
Well, here's the thing. He wasn't protesting. He was observing. If you watch the video, there's not people all around with signs and protests and whistles and all this. There's people with whistles. He was watching ICE. That's all he was doing. And if you look at the video, it looks like he's trying to direct traffic or something to get around the situation. This was not a protest. This is just our regular life in Minneapolis. ICE has come in and they have made our regular life political. It's disgusting. And so, yeah, he was a legal gun owner and he was carrying a gun in a lawful way. And you know what? That's just fine because he was going about his regular life, watching the government do what they were going to do. And that's not a crime. None of this was a crime. And frankly, it wasn't political. It was him looking out for his neighbors.
In fact, state officials have asked the public to document the behavior of federal agents there in Minneapolis. Are you worried that's putting your constituents in increasing danger?
I'm worried that ICE is killing my constituents. I'm not worried about Americans, about Minneapolitans living out values of freedom, of the ability to do what you're going to do and go about your life and watch your government. I'm not worried about my constituents doing that at all. What I'm worried about is ICE killing my constituents. Renee Good, murdered in my ward. Alex, he was a member, a constituent of mine. This continues to happen. They need to get out of Minneapolis now.
Minneapolis City Council member Soren Stevenson, really appreciate your time. It's so hard, I know, for you and members of your community who are really, really hurting. Thank you for giving us your voice and your perspective on what's happening there.
Thank you.